A man convicted of killing his 6-month-old daughter nearly 3 decades ago is off death row. It comes after a new agreement between the state of Ohio and Genesis Hill. Anchor Craig McKee explains why all of this happened.
Do you understand what's going on here today, Mr. Hill?
Yes, sir.
This is a long way from where the case against Genesis Hill first started. Back in 1991, he was charged with breaking into a home, kidnapping his 6-month-old daughter, and beating her to death.
Life without parole was not a possible sentence at the time this case took place.
Hill never denied taking the child, but always claimed the infant's death was an accident and happened when he fell off a wall while holding her, pitting his word against the coroner's.
That was the situation here, and the coroner on the case, which is our expert witness, said that this baby had to have been beaten or slammed against the wall. The defendant's statement was he admitted breaking into the house, which was the burglary, taking the baby out, which is a kidnapping. He said he was carrying the baby, he fell, and the baby was crushed.
Now, decades after his conviction and sentenced to death row, the state of Ohio says the coroner believes science has evolved, and so has her way of looking at the evidence.
Now she says it might have happened by being beaten against the wall, it might have been a shaken baby, or it very well may have happened the way the defendant described it.
And all of that brings us to today.
Basically ends up with a life with parole eligibility after 30-year sentence.
And a new punishment for Hill, one that means he'll be eligible for freedom within 3 years.
Genesis, having spent 27 years on death row, not wanting to spend any more time on death row while all this was going on, and looking to try and find some closure and some hope.
Craig McKee reporting. With today's sentencing, Hill agrees to drop all current and future appeals on his case. But his attorney stresses that even with the agreement, Hill did not admit he murdered his daughter.